depth trade boost, and he's now an X Factor from playing cornerback at that too. That ended up getting him one more upgrade before the Super Bowl. This man ended up getting an interception in the Super Bowl as well too. Greg Allman ended up getting 3 catches on their most important drive. Now, on 4th and goal, 1 yard line, Super Bowl on the line. They run a pass play. He throws it outside and it's a diving swat. Although they lost the Super Bowl, Greg Allman had 9 catches for 90 yards at receiver, and at cornerback, 4 tackles and an interception. Truly two-way play. The Commanders don't resign Greg Allman. This is at his cornerback value, and he gets a $2 million deal from the Broncos. However, this is the year where we play him at receiver because he already did his 2 years at corner, and he did his 2 years at receiver the year prior. So now it's receiver, cornerback, receiver, cornerback. At receiver, he gets 3 upgrades to make him an 86 overall. Once again, his stats at receiver are very balanced. He's now 27, and next year will be the last year I play him at cornerback. These were his receiving stats for his first year in Denver. They extended his contract at his receiver value, and his interest was at an all-time high. He did lose his X Factor, and I allowed that to happen because he lost it at his good position. Going into his last development year at cornerback, he is a 76 overall. This is his peak at cornerback, and his peak at receiver was an 86 overall. I know you guys are tired of me going off script, but why do the Broncos have a 6'9" receiver? Like what? And he was drafted in the 2nd round, bro. This was Greg Allman's last contract before he retired. However, that is the end of our boy Greg Allman's career. He finished off with 2 1,200-yard seasons, but I couldn't find him after he retired and when I simmed. And because I couldn't find him on this legacy board, I assumed that his legacy wasn't high, so it probably didn't count all his stats or it did something weird. But we know what he did. I believe he had a good career. However, I do think next time I need to find a better prospect. You need to find somebody who's young. They need to be at least a 60 overall when you switch them to cornerback. Essentially, I need to find a better prospect. I appreciate you for watching. If you got any other ideas, comment them below and I'll try to do it next video.